Hello, everyone.
Howdy,
Welcome to another Trash Panda Detective Agency, and we're playing the Seance of Blake Manor.
And we solve video game crimes.
With
One day we're going to
Pando,
figure out, like, a good intro. Like,
we are.
a fully cohesive intro that isn't me rambling in the background. Which is 90% of it right now.
It's like, do you ever watch pop-up video when you were a kid?
I did not.
Like on VH1? Okay, so they would play music videos, and then they would put little like pop-up bubbles to explain to you like the making of the music video and like little factoids about like
Cute,
just that. Yeah. It was
the
really like
on
silly
set and stuff.
It made a music video even more like ADHD-ified to watch because you aren't like, music videos are very easy to watch, but then, you know, there was like little facts and blips and blops and, anyway, I liked it a lot. I like to watch pop-up video, and it just reminds me of like, I'm saying things and you're the little pop-up video things like saying them on the side.
Completely
like,
useless things in the background. Did you know? I peed my pants a little. Oh my god. That did not happen, mind you.
Okay, not today at least.
Not today. We've all peed our pants once, but that wasn't today.
Right. So yes, we are here. We're going to go talk to Mr. Coventry.
And
because
the other guy.
And Mr. O'Finn, because we haven't really sat and given a long conversation.
Well, we ruled them out as Ms. Dean's murderer, except they have other stuff going on, I guess, so...
Mr. Ward, how are you?
Well, not Mr. Coventry, though. We don't know anything about this guy.
No, he's been MIA.
Yeah, we did analyze him.
Yeah, we got his stuff.
So we should finish his profiling, right?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, discuss. Are you Mr. Coventry or am I?
I don't remember. Do you want to be a boy?
What would you like it to be? Sure, I can.
All right. You have some dust on your suit, sir.
So I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not so fastidious as she should be, hey?
Whoa.
Okay.
Way to blame the work, huh?
Right. Okay, go back to evidence here. Ask him about his jeweler, being a jeweler.
Jewels. Oh. Hold a second.
Yeah, everything okay?
The stream buffered for a little bit. I just didn't know if it was going to drop entirely.
Right. It's all okay now?
Oh, it's taking a second. It's like the bit rate is shooting itself in the foot a little bit.
Oh,
just a little bit. But it looks like it settled down. It just had a little hiccup. That's all.
Great.
Carry on.
So, yes, jeweler.
You mentioned you are a jeweler, sir? As a profession?
I am. Or rather, I was.
Oh, dang.
I ended up in London alone as a young lad. Nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so, as a result, did I. I found work cleaning a shop at first. I was a well-spoken lad, and, as I say, I knew my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually, I wound up with my own shop in London, did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well. No small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. Okay.
All right.
Ask him about his wife recently deceased.
Yeah, let's talk to him about his stuff. Doesn't have a lot.
Yeah.
You mentioned losing your wife. My condolences, sir.
I did, yes. Lillian, earlier this year.
Oh.
She turned quickly. We had access to doctors, but they could do little to ease her suffering. I'll confess I am lost without her, which, foolish as it sounds, is how I ended up here. Her illness took everything from me. The little I had left I spent to come here on the hopes that the claims about the seance are true. If I could see her, hear her, then I'd gladly give it all, down to the very shirt on my back.
Oh,
okay.
Poor guy.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So ask him about maybe the grand seance, perhaps?
Yeah.
Kind of just check this off for people.
Yeah, let's just get that one out of the way. Do you just happen to be visiting, or are you here for the grand seance?
While it's a beautiful place, I'm not visiting just for the scenery, which is probably for the best considering this weather. No, if this seance will really lower the veil, as they say it will, there is someone on the other side I should like to speak with just once more.
I see.
God, what I would give to hear my Lillian again. What I have given. Okay, I think that's it, probably, for him for now.
Let's ask him
Unless
about
you
the
have-
Fae. I'm curious
Yeah.
if he's got anything to say about it.
Okay.
Do you happen to know anything about the Fae?
Perhaps we'd best not talk about them for the sake of the superstitious guests. I mean, I don't want to upset anyone. Okay.
Good day, sir. And
Fair
to
enough.
you.
Okay, so we've seen some things for him. Mr. Coventry.
Oh.
Wife recently deceased.
Sag. And you can only talk about it with him.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but that's good. We really need to investigate his room.
And
let's talk.
Ofin as well.
Yeah. I just,
But make sure we went through all her stuff too.
Yes, we haven't talked to her about her disdain,
and
her
the
tan line,
the brooch.
her large. Yeah, we haven't done any of her.
Yep.
What do you call it? Her
Profiling. You seem unimpressed with something, Mrs. Darcy.
Do I? I suppose you want to know if it is with you? Well, you can rest easy. Since coming here, I have a great many things on my mind, and none of them are to do with a man I just met. Okay, great. Tan line.
Have you recently removed a ring, Mrs. Darcy?
I may or I may not have. In neither case, it's none of your concern. It's true, it's not actually.
It's really not. That's an interesting brooch you have there.
Yes, well, it's actually very important. I'd tell you, but it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, you see. Okay.
Sweet.
The
letters?
Should we ask her about the mistress?
Yeah, let's get her stuff too. Have you ever used an affair or infidelity as a plot point in a book?
You know, if you just read my books. But yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and their reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story now, he would need another alibi.
Oh.
Mr. Darcy's letters?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a reason to believe that your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have been before his death?
Oh, do I? My Cecil was quite the wordsmith. It was what had me fall for him in the first place. Now, if only he had the decency to save those love letters for me. Okay.
Drawings.
Yeah, I think we talked to.
Not
we
her.
talked. Yeah, we did it before the save. We lost the save.
Oh, got it.
And nothing really. We talked to her kind of about the medical code.
Oh, that's
the
right.
medical
I do remember
certificate.
that. Okay, yes.
Yeah,
It
and
wasn't
she kind of
very-
was like,
Oh, strange device.
okay.
What do you make of that strange contraption in the atrium?
The garish green tube. You can tell this place lacks a woman's touch.
All right.
Okay, maybe we should
think-
just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, just to get the information from the thing.
Yeah, I don't know if there is actually going to be any information, but. Or, okay, medical code. Okay, so I don't
we
think
did
this is
go
directly
through
to do with
these.
her. Sorry?
No, but I'm saying that I do recall we did indeed go through these in previous episodes.
Yeah, before
Yep.
we lost that save.
Yeah.
So I don't think that. So sorry, because this one doesn't say it specifically. Like, we're not going to be able to see, like, so what's basically. He's going to be like, do you know what medical code 33 is? And she's going to be like, no, even though she does. But
yeah.
But this one specifically says it's her medical certificate. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask her about this one really quick.
Okay.
I don't think it'll have anything to do with anything, but you know.
Has your work given you any expertise on medical documentation? And this is one that we did do. I do recall
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So I'm just going to say that because I think it'll be in the episode. We just lost the save.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, cool.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Darcy.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
Okay.
Sweet.
I don't know if that will have given us anything for her, but at least...
Doesn't hurt to check.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing. Okay. For her... Yeah, we know that she had the, We know what the medical code means.
Yeah, we got that.
Oh. Okay, so we did ask her about her profiling, but she apparently it still didn't give the full connection for us. So there's probably more there for us to get, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, and then... right, we'll go talk to Mr. O'Finn.
Oh, Finn.
He might have some, ghostly knowledge, or,
We have a good chunk to talk to him about.
yeah.
And you're back.
We haven't
we've
even
never analyzed him.
So bad.
I know.
4 things.
His belt is quite eye-catching.
He looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle.
A roughly made crown of wood and leather.
A yew branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly.
Oh, you know what? He might have,
Ingredients.
information about the, ingredients, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, should we ask him about his stuff?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
profile him.
You or me?
I'll let you take this one. I'm having fun with Declan.
Okay, sounds good.
What does your staff signify?
It signifies that I'll bash you if you come near me or mine. No, you mind what they say, lad. There are still plenty of snakes in Ireland. Okay.
That's an unusual crown you wear.
Crown? That's the pale speaking in you, lad. It's a circlet. It's a sign of my station as a druid, a protector of this land and its inhabitants. Crown. Ooh, guess that's going being a druid.
Yay. You say you're a druid?
As much as anyone can be. The Catholics didn't leave much trace of the old ways, but I've pieced together a tradition that feels all right to me and call it druidism. No more made up than anything else, mind. For the most part, I just treat all natural things as equal in value. People, plants, animals, and places. Real places, the wild and such. Not man-made intrusions like this manor. Bloody eyesore. Code of conduct?
Yeah, let's do it. What is the code you live by?
It's nothing fancy. I try to treat all people, creatures, plants, and places as equal. I leave no trace, I burn safely, and I leave my share for the other folks. Okay, wild hair and beard.
Yep. You sport a uncommon look.
A man is only truly free when he is free of the opinion of others. True that.
He's speaking in fucking 8-ball.
Right?
You have quite the ornate belt.
Do you like it? I killed and skinned the deer myself. My cousin Connor helped me shape the tin. That man is fierce handy with a ball hammer.
Oh,
Tirnanog?
Tirnanog. What do you know of Tirnanog?
Nothing that you shouldn't. One of the many Tjortha are lands of our other world. Tirnanog means lands of the young. There's many Tjortha, like Tirforthuin, the lands under the wave, Meg Mel, the plain of delight, and Emain Ablak, the isle of apple trees. They say that on a clear day you can see it past the plain of honey on the horizon where the sun settles. Mind you, I've never seen a clear day on this blasted rock we call home. You can get there underground too, like the Tuatha de Danann eventually did. There's plenty of old passageways in the dark corners of places of power. None of them is safe, guarded by fey things. Or worse, not guarded and you can get in. I know a woman once who got near, saw her own death, and only because she had kids was let leave. I have no kids, none I know of, so I won't be risking it. Thanks. Okay. The Milesians?
Milesians. He's got a lot of stuff. We haven't talked to him about anything.
Yeah.
Does the term Milesians mean anything to you?
Humans, lad. They're humans, our ancestors. Legend is that they came here over 9 waves and battled the gods so they could settle here. It didn't end well for either group, but you could say we came out on top. That's a good joke on account of us dividing the land and them getting the bottom half. You'd have appreciated that if you knew your history. Asking about Goibnu?
Goibnu. Have you ever heard of Goibnu? I might say it wrong. Sorry.
I have, Mincier, travelers, that is call him Galleon, or we call our god Galleon anyway. We believe the world was forged out of metal, and since Goibnu is a smith god, well, there's a natural comparison gets made there. Anyway, Goibnu is not only a smith, he was the hospitalier of the Tuatha Danann. You could drink at his feast and not get a hangover, and the food you'd eat, it'd protect a man from both sickness and decay.
Damn.
I wouldn't mind some of that protection going into winter. Ha!
Damn. Grimoire?
Okay, Grimoire?
What do you make of this book, Mr. O'Finn?
Now, where'd you find a thing like that, lad? I can't read the words, never learned letters, but those markings in the columns, that is Ogum, and that I can read. It's of the meaning of gateway or door, but not quite. It's something akin to both, but less mundane than either. Okay, we did unlock something talking to him about
Hell
that.
yeah.
Huh, I really wish that we could talk to him about the well. But yes, the seance. The seance.
You were right next to it. It was on the right-hand side.
You're right. I'm also going to ask him, I don't know if we have to talk to him necessarily about some of this stuff.
Yeah.
But I really do want to talk to him. I want to ask him about what he thinks about Fiad and the Callahans.
I'm down. What are your thoughts on the seance?
Oh, very exciting to talk to a ghost. I'm sure the dead have lots to say. Oh no, my God isn't real. I wasted my life. So-and-so didn't show up for my funeral. Riveting. I'm more interested in the mad fellas who think death is more interesting than life, and the stupid things they'll do to prove it. Okay. I'm going to ask him about the
people.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you know Miss Callahan?
Fiad, know her. Now her, I know. Good woman. Lots of overlap with my work. Won't take any of my bull, and I like her all the more for it. Okay. And then Rory.
Do you know Dr. Callahan?
Rory's a doctor now? That's time that would have been better spent on his real studies to be sure he's ready for when Fiad winters. Doctor? Pff, what's he trying to prove? Okay.
Whoa.
Do you think we should ask him about any of this, or?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Okay.
We have a lot of information on most of that.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
So wise. Oops. One. Okay. Back. The culprits. Investigate. So we probably should get him to leave the seance too. So we probably should learn
what he needs. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
We got some good stuff.
We did. We do want to get into his room eventually.
Another one of them locked rooms.
Yes, we do want to get into his rooms. Okay, Mr. Blake, he's mourning his late wife.
Mary.
We do want to investigate the Blake residence, but we can't get into the Blake residence yet. Mary, his idolized wife. Okay. Miss Montavani. What did we get from her?
Does she
Anything
have
new
anything
here?
left that we need to talk to her about?
Well, it did highlight something here, or give us a little exclamation, but I guess not. I mean, we do have to also make her not want to do the seance too, right?
Yeah, at some point we have to get there.
Let's see here. The grimoire. Okay, well, we talked about it. Okay. Should we ask? Only four people we could talk to with the Old Irish grimoire. Should we also ask Dr. Gallahan about it?
Or I guess we're not super close to him, or are we?
He's right here. Yeah, he's here.
Oh, yeah, let's talk to him. He's right here.
Yep.
Mr. Ward.
Okay. Have you seen this book before, Doctor?
No. There is some terribly strong magic in these pages, Mr. Ward.
Can you tell me what these sigils mean?
Well, a scale means open, dude would be closed or shut. Whatever those sigils open or close, I cannot say, but they radiate power, even off the page. This kind of thing I'd leave for the experts, speaking as an expert of sorts.
Okay.
I have to be on my... Be well.
Got a little bit
We kind of already knew that, but
yeah.
do I want to look at this dartboard? Do you think there's anything in here?
I don't
Probably
think
not, right?
so. I think it's a waste.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to be like, oh, Finn has not struck a bullseye.
Right. Okay, so timetable. I feel like we talked to whoever we could around here, right?
Agreed.
We investigated the bar.
Changing room ladies.
What?
Why is he there?
Can we go and does that mean we can get into the
Let's go.
into the bathhouse?
Let's go. I've been trying to go to this goddamn bathhouse for 22 episodes.
I know. Oh, this is private. We can't get in here yet.
So?
Do you want me to just try to open it and see what happens?
Yeah, why not? What if
I think
we
we
have
must
it?
have, but a locked oak door. I don't think that sees much use. From my memory of the outside, I suspect this leads to the Blake private residence.
Oh, that's
Does
where
that mark it so on my map? Yes, it says Blake private residence. There
See,
we
now we
go.
know where it goes.
And the bar is on our map. I want to go into this little closet.
Oh, that was the staff room.
Yeah, that was a little, yes.
right.
Right. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Let's try to open the bathhouse door.
Bathhouse. All the bath that you can see. Maybe don't see. It's rude.
Oh yeah. Oh, bathhouse this way. Sorry. Don't stare too hard, otherwise. you might
Yeah.
barf.
Oh. Whoa.
If this key is for a locker in the changing rooms, Misty
have
must
to-
have found some other way inside. Right. Okay.
There's like, we found that map, but I don't think it actually tells us how to get in there.
Yeah. Yes. The map.
Yeah, we found a little map, remember?
Let's look through the documents. You think learned it's document probably, right?
Yeah, I think so.
A little map. Oh, like I think I remember you're talking about. It's a poorly drawn map.
Yeah, it was the poorly drawn map. And it like had shown that the bathhouse was that way or something. Written note. Maybe the documents are words. Maybe there's another tab with just like stuff.
Items, yeah, spirit board.
Yes, but no.
Sure.
Yes, but no. And yes, but no.
Maybe it's just evidence.
Maybe?
No, there's no evidence. It's just the general.
Everything.
I'm gonna look down everything here.
Unless it was in another part that we accidentally lost. Because we have had this game quit once.
Yes, but we didn't lose anything from that.
Ow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh.
I didn't mean to.
Oh.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
But no, we haven't lost anything significantly.
Manor
manor
maps. See, I told.
Oh, some areas are circled. But right, we can't like look at it closer. And we discussed it with Miss Hisham. What could she be searching for? Yeah. I'd like to talk to her. Oh, I guess maybe we didn't finish investigating her room. That's her current focus.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess we didn't. Have we? Okay, let me go back here. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Have we been into her room, Miss Hisham?
Hisham.
Oh yes, we can probably go into her room if she's not in there right now.
Timetable. She's A, so she'll be at the top of the list.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
She's in the walled garden, so maybe we'll go look at her room right now.
Okay.
Because maybe we'll find out maybe we'll find a better map. Do you not think this is a good idea?
Oh no, I'm just vibing, dude.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Okay. Sorry. I'm like,
My bad.
no problem.
You know, sometimes when you just like
Yeah, you're just
go
like,
into
yep,
a zone space in your head, and then you're just there, and you're absorbing the information around you, and you're like, yeah, but you just don't physically do or say anything.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was there.
Me picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. You know.
I do. Okay, what? Right, Miss Hisham's room.
Your room
How
12.
do I get there? So yeah. So just the turn right
Upper.
and go down. Yeah.
7 to 12. 12 to 7 and 7 to 12.
And her room's 12, you said?
Yes, it is. All the way at the end.
Okay. Oops. Enter. You know what? I haven't saved for at all yet, so.
Oh, spoilers.
What?
They could see when we're recording.
Oh. Sorry.
Oops.
Okay.
The magic.
So we did look at that. We have
yeah,
not.
this is, I think, where we got the maps. That's why I'm like, I feel like we've been in her room already.
But if it says, like, I think we must have missed looking at stuff because
Oh.
otherwise, like, there must have been things we didn't look at that would have checked it off as
Got
being
it.
finished. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Like these sketching materials.
I see.
There we go. See, fact uncovered. Charcoal and drawing paper. Miss Hisham likes to draw then. These are the same materials used to make the vase drawings. Okay, so see, we're connecting things now.
Okay.
I wonder if that did it.
Maybe that is just the part that we were missing. It's like doing
Oh,
these
yeah.
little bits.
Yeah,
we haven't
so that was,
profiled her. Okay.
But also now it took away the current focus, investigate her room.
Oh, I
so we
see.
don't need to do that yet.
Maybe we saw it and we're just like, we don't need to investigate that. We can see what it is.
Exactly. Yes. But yes, we do need to grab that. So now we can talk to her about her sketching materials. Maybe she will know
Perfect.
how to get into the place.
Yeah, she might.
So there's something to talk to her about.
We know where she
I'm
is,
just going to search her station, investigate Mrs. Joyce's quarters, and profile Mrs. Joyce. So I'm just seeing what all these focus things are because actually these might be the fastest way for us to know what
Actually
we have to
figure
do.
out where we're going. Yeah. I was looking at those too. That's why I was like bringing up stuff, but
Right.
we're on the same track, dude.
We are. We're getting there now. Okay, so we're still doing this. I think that, yeah, searching her station. Where is her station? Search her station.
The staff rooms, I
'Cause
would
we're gonna go-
assume?
Well, because there's a difference there. It says between her. There's her station and her quarters. So I think those are two separate spots. So
Yes.
maybe we should go find what her station is.
Well, I'm saying the station would be a staff room. Her quarters is going to be a room.
Right. Oh, right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Investigate.
It's like what I said is still right.
You're right. You're so right. We're still profiling Miss Montavani. What are we missing here? Does not seem to be any condition to lead an event like this. What's making her go through with it? So guess we still have to confirm what is making her go through with.
Okay.
And also, Miss Montavani is being rewarded a substantially large sum of money for conducting the seance. Is this payment the only reason she accepted the job? So we still have to kind of find the reason why.
Why she would need money if she's
Or
dying.
why she wants to do this.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so we still have to finish profiling her.
Okay.
Which we haven't. So that's something for us to keep in mind.
Oh, Father Sinot had a thing.
Oh yeah, I'll go back there. Sorry, I'm just going to go through everyone here and just quickly look at all their stuff.
Okay.
So we still have to finish investigating his room. There's something we missed in his room.
All right.
I'm just if there's something we missed in his room, I just want to see if there's if he's in there.
Maybe.
Oh, he might be in his room.
Hard
yeah.
maybe.
Hard maybe, but he will be doing something else at 7. So okay, we'll go to his room at 7. Oops, sorry, wrong one. And he still needs to be profiled. Miss Quinn, she's done.
We're good with her.
Mr. Hunter, investigate. Oh, I guess, right. We have to still investigate the stables because there's that, like, there's a safe in there or something we have to unlock.
Yeah. We haven't gotten that yet.
Yeah, and we have to investigate his quarters.
Yeah.
Mr. O'Finn, we have to investigate his room, and we have to research Miletians.
Yes. Oh, that's new. Okay.
Yeah, that is new. Yeah. Okay, he's done.
We didn't
I guess
finish
there's still
her
more we
room
could do in
either.
her room.
Maybe there's the components are in her fucking room.
Right? Okay, let's see here. Mrs. Callahan. She's like just down. Yeah, she's right here on number 9.
All right. No, but where is she hanging out again?
Yeah, where is she right now? Mrs. Callahan, where you at?
Dr.
don't
Callahan's
know.
mom's got it going on.
That's her aunt. That's his aunt. Okay. We could listen. She might just be around, so we can listen.
All right. We'll listen in and we'll see if we can. If not, c'est la vie.
Exactly. It's just right here. So
We'd be moving on.
okay, no one's in there.
Sweet. Enter.
Okay, what did we not look at that we thought was probably
Junk.
something? Yeah, not worth looking at.
Let's see.
Okay, newspaper.
There's a newspaper. We did those.
Okay, I'm gonna look at everything before the newspaper because the newspaper doesn't
Yes.
seem important.
Just see
right?
anything that we might have missed.
Letter.
Nope.
Okay, we've looked at those.
Yep.
We've looked at those.
Yep.
We've looked
Got
at that.
that.
We looked at the headache salve.
Open.
We looked at those. We looked at her clothes.
Jeez. Is it
We
the
looked in
new?
the-
Oh, I wonder if it's the newspaper.
Maybe it is.
Which is interesting. That'd be like the first newspaper that would be applicable.
Right?
We got their schedule. Is it her boots? Nope.
We've looked at them.
Oh my god, it's the newspaper or the dress.
Oh, we haven't looked at these dresses yet. Let's look at them.
Okay. They're closed for the event. None is noteworthy. An assortment of clothing, also not noteworthy. How about we go look at that newspaper?
Okay. Okay, the recent paper from the region. It's folded to show an article calling out a number of strange occurrences in the area. Milk curdling, a calf born with an extra limb, an entire crop rotting the night before harvest. Okay.
Do you want to see if her room investigation is still or I guess it didn't
Yeah, let's
do
see.
anything, huh?
Let me go back. I know, but we'll see. Maybe it did go away. Who's to say?
Callahan. 4
Mrs.
down 2.
Yeah, it's still investigate room 9.
Interesting. Is there
Is it those
anything under the
clothes?
bed? Well, I guess they're folded. Nothing on the floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do this.
Your
Is there
supervision.
anything that's... Yeah, my supervision. My detecto vision.
We've gotten like everything.
I know. Is it literally the rest of the clothes?
It's really funny if it is.
Is there a creaky
No.
floorboard? I wish I could see it under... I forget. Can I crouch?
Yes, there is a crouch of some sort, but I do not know what the button is. But I have seen
Oh,
you
it's
crouch.
control. Yeah, I'm crouching. I'm
Let's see.
crouching.
Nothing in there.
No.
I guess we should take a look at the clothes. It's like the last thing that's left.
Totally. We should... it's not going to let us because it's about to turn to 7 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
But we can walk out.
Walk out because we don't want to be caught in here.
Yeah. Do something and then...
Agreed.
Yeah. I'm going to look at this globe, okay?
Sounds great.
Do you want to say it?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. A globe of the known world. I wonder will they discover anything new? I can only imagine how thrilling it was when the Americas were discovered. Okay.
Heard.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so I'm going to listen in on again.
Yep. Everyone moved.
Okay, nope.
All right.
Okay,
Let's go.
I'm just going to...
Take a look at that. Apparently, it might be the clothes. We don't know.
I mean, that's the only thing I don't think we've looked in here.
Nothing.
Wow, okay, so it wasn't the clothes.
Okay. It was.
I'm just going to double check that it hasn't disappeared.
One more to the right.
Right?
To the right.
Oh my god, I don't... Sorry, I lose it every time. Yeah, investigate room 9. Where is investigate room 9?
Where does she have her? Yeah, I was like, where's her room 9? Is it just that we need to talk to her about the note? Have we
Dr.
talked to her
Callahan's
about
mother
that?
feels that he is being held back by... Is there more truth to this?
Click on that.
Right. I may find some useful information searching Miss Callahan's room.
Click on the note, though, and then examine it.
Oh. Fiad, you're at it again, dragging my poor boy back from a promising life in that London. Oh, don't you think you didn't tell me why he's back? More of your withershins nonsense. For all his accomplishments, he's still a wee pup with you. If he'd follow you to the ends of the earth for the time of day, which you still won't give him. You know, he's just got offered work in that St. Bartholomew's, the oldest hospital they have. Don't go giving out those offers, Fiad. It's all his hard work and pressing their lot. All that to get away from here, and you call him back to help fix a broken well, the nerve. You'd best make certain nothing harms that boy, or God help me, being dry or not, you'll have more to worry about than a few white hairs. I'm serious now, no more of this.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if we had talked to her about it yet. That's the part that I'm curious about.
Oh, okay. We can't examine. I just wanted to look at these. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. It's in the records.
Time check. We got a minute.
Okay, great. We'll look at the documents here, see if we've talked to them with
Yeah.
from Fiad's sister. Oh, mysteries.
But have we talked to them about Ah! I don't think we have because we're still missing that chain. And I think that might be something that might finish tying it up.
Yeah. Okay, we can go talk to her about that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Just a thought.
Great. Then I'm gonna walk out of here.
Yeah.
And oh no, okay, just before. Okay, you're right. We'll go talk to her about the thing.
What
but
was the
gosh,
oh no though?
Huh?
What
I
was
just
the
was
oh-
like, well,
Yeah, go.
is there something in here that we're missing? And I realized it's probably talking about the note, but that feels so weird to be like, no, you have to keep investigating in here.
There's nothing left in here. Pando. We have looked at everything in here.
Are we sure?
I'm trying to imagine me shaking. Pando, we've looked at everything in here. We can't stay.
Have we?
We can't stay.
Have we?
We have.
I can't stop. I can't stop looking.
We can't stay here.
I must know. I must know. Okay.
I'm
Okay,
telling
fine.
you.
Okay. Okay. I'm leaving. Okay. I'm out. I've left.
You have
We
a
can
problem.
Save this for the next episode. Okay.
All right, we're gonna go to rehab over here for a quick minute.
That's true.
Like, comment, subscribe, rehab.
Yep. Please do. Bye.
Bye.